Others who have taken the floor on this very important matter. We cannot afford to transgress the Constitution in any shape or form. We have to follow the rules. In making any alteration to this very sacred document, bearing in mind the consequences of not following the rules relating to the alteration of the Constitution. So therefore, I've come to the considered opinion that on the part of the government side, I direct that you ensure that the publication emanating from the printer should make specific reference to the constitutional provisions that the Gazette is publishing for the attention of the public. Publication by reference is not enough. It must be direct and specific, that it relates to a proposed amendment of the Constitution. That is my first condition. The second condition is that at the next adjourned date, if it takes a whole day and night, so it shall be. But we will definitely complete our consideration of the constitutional instruments and the public elections bill before us on that same day. So be prepared, as I would be. Even if it takes us to meet till midnight, so be it. But these instruments must be passed into law or rejected by this House without further adjournment. I hope I am understood. Let me invite the Leader of Government Business first to react, followed by the Leader of the Opposition. I beg your pardon, yes. I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. Leader of the Opposition, I would like to hear your reaction.
Mr. Speaker, I cannot react to your statement. But I'm
As I said,
have you ruled, Mr. Speaker?
yes, you have.
No, you have not ruled.
Mr. Speaker, I've given
Don't
directives.
worry, when the ruling comes, it
Thank
will.
you very much for your directives. Thank you very much for your directives. Mr. Speaker, I'm standing very proud man, to say I'm glad, standing upright to reform our election system. With strong laws, people have accused the Commission too much of election malpractices. And if you read the bill, speaks to so many clauses that they want to entrench for proper oversight and to correct, I will still repeat, to correct of the imbalances of the past administration. Specific reference to Section 32, subsection 2, which they refuse to amend, because we want to have proper oversight. This government, President Bio, the father of democracy, said, hey, President Bio, the father of democracy.
Mr. Speaker, take note, the gallery. Take note, Mr. Speaker. Take note, the gallery. Take note, Mr. Speaker.
Take note for what?
Point of order.
They are not required to participate. They are not required to participate.
Mr. Speaker,
They are not participating. Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, can I land?
Point of order.
Mr. Speaker,
Which order? Point of order.
The
Mr.
leader is
Speaker.
standing.
Mr. Speaker,
The leader is standing.
Mr. Speaker, I will continue.
As I hold enough for no law, sit down.
Mr. Speaker,
So just keep to the ruling, Mr. Speaker. You ruled earlier and you
Mr.
are
Speaker, let me give you the floor.
Yes, please, you gave me the floor.
Can you
Mr.
As
Speaker,
I
you
said,
gave me the floor.
we are correcting the imbalance in our electoral system.
Mr. Leader, please just 1 minute, Mr. Speaker.
I have, Mr. Speaker, I have considered,
Mr. Speaker, you ruled earlier today.
Mr. Speaker,
I reminded you of
I have
your ruling.
considered your directives given for us to progress and to have a refined.
You said they are here to be
I hope
seen,
you are
not to be
I'm
heard.
a leader, and of course, you are a leader, you should take note. I will not be giving the floor and Mr. Speaker to speak.
I'm ashamed, Mr. Asa.
Irrespective of the position,
Hold on one second.
Mr.
I want to address this.
Mr. Speaker, point of order. Please, Mr. Speaker. No, Mr. Speaker, a few moments ago, when Honorable
I'm not giving you the floor.
and he supported that statement, they clapped. He supporters of their clap, but nobody raised that objection. We kept quiet because we never wanted to interrupt. I want you to take note of that before you give a ruling. Few moments ago, when you supported Honorable Chair on certain issues, they clapped. All of us they can play the recording. No objection was raised. So I want you to take note of that before you give your objection.
thank you, Mr. Speaker.
I want to admonish the gallery again and again and again. You are not supposed. No, when you do that, you are actually participating.
All right,
Please.
Mr. Speaker, I am. Mr. Speaker, not proceed. Yeah? I have said in series of my statements that we have control of what we do on this other side. I have respect for the other leaders on the other side. I'm expecting them to tell their MPs to respect me when I'm speaking. Yeah? But let me come to the point. I have not tried to score any political point. I have tried to score a point where we have a strong, robust electoral commission. That's the point I was trying to score. I was saying that the veracity of us amending our election laws is good for accountability, transparency of our elections. I've made reference to what they failed to do. They do the redistricting, which gets back to the region. They don't give us permission to elect a commissioner for Northwest. And they are crying like babies that we have rigged elections. We have given them a platform so that they can participate in general elections. And we don't think having an election without having proper rules put in place can be a better election where you don't have the commissioner making a thorough oversight. We again said series of provisions that we need reforms. A reform that we accepted as a government. So, Mr. Speaker, whatever is going to be your final ruling, you have already given directives, and that directive must be followed. That directive must be followed. But let me assure you that on Tuesday, whatever you adjourn to, all the documents will be in place because he said it was so expressly stated. We have provided all of the cases is in your domain. But you said they should be clearly stated as provided for in section 108 of the Constitution. We will accept whatever ruling you are going to give. And we accept that until on whatever date you are going to adjourn, it's good for us. In as long as we can reform our election systems, we agree to the fact that we, as members of parliament, on the governing bench, that those reforms, we are still committed and will make sure that they take place. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
I thank both the leader of government business and the leader of the opposition. My ruling is as I have stated in the directive that I have just pronounced. Namely, 1, a proper and explicit reference to the Constitution in the publication of the Gazette. And second, that at the next adjourned date, we shall consider and bring to finality the constitutional amendments and the public elections bill 2022. Even if it takes this parliament to meet right through the day and night, it is so decided. Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, thank you very much. Mr. Speaker, I'm just pleading through you to remind the chairman of the National Electoral Commission, based on that statement you made earlier, even though we have had engagement with him, so that by the next adjourned date, we'll get the new MP sworn in this house, Mr. Speaker.
You see that they are participating, but you are not ready to.
Mr. Speaker, they are participating equally.
Now they are not
Mr.
participating.
Speaker, now you are seeing it, Mr. Speaker, take it. Mr. Speaker, now you see the people of God go on. Mr. Speaker, you can see now exactly what's going on.
Just put on the mic.
Mr.
Put on the.
Mr. Speaker, I vehemently condemn that.
Order!
I condemn that.
I'm still waiting for the galleries.
So, Mr. Speaker, based on that action, can I even say if the issue of this money came from our own supporter? It is very clear. They just wanted to
But also I want una still they violate the rules.
Let them all go out.
Una still they violate the rules. I hope they
Let them all go outside.
Next time.
Walk with the speaker, walk them all out.
Go.
the same people you were claiming to be a threat to the people whom you claim to be threats to your being here, they are applauding you. A lot of you are commenting on that. You said
the people who gave me the floor, the people.
They are applauding you.
Honorable
The people who gave me the people,
They are applauding you now. You are okay with that.
Mr. Speaker, point of order.
I don't shame.
Mr. Speaker, point of order.
You know, in the talk, you're not the list, you know, go sit down.
Mr. Speaker, point of order. I want to remind
The people of the IG.
Mr. Speaker, this is a very good one. When we started, they said you are pointing finger, they said SLPP, blah, blah, blah. And they are clearly
The people.
So, Mr. Speaker, I am submitting to you, sir. On that day, when you adjourn date, on the adjourn date,
The people.
Mr. Speaker, on that date, on that same date you are going to adjourn, I want you to take a proper decision. Those who are going to allow to be in the chamber, and those who are not going to allow to be in the chamber. We have no problem with that. Those who are allowed to be in the chamber, and those who are not supposed to be in the chamber. I submit that by invitation from your very office. I submit my case. Thank you.
On that note, the House stands adjourned. You have announcements? Go ahead. Order.
Announcement. There will be a meeting.
You are excused. Thank you very much.
There will be a meeting of Old Boys Association, Oba, Parliament branch for members of Parliament and staff today, 3 June 2022, immediately after this meeting of Parliament, in Committee Room number 1, signed by Honorable Saran Umarka, the Clerk of Parliament. In memory of Mrs. Philomena Veronica Nyaga Yukela, a series of events will be held as follows. Friday, 8th July 2022, candlelight reception at Sea Coach Aberdeen Freetown from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Sunday, 10th July 2022, Muslim prayers at 25A Jubalit Freetown from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Wednesday, 13th July 2022, vigil at St. Paul's Major Seminary Regent Freetown, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Thursday, 14th July 2022, Mass at St. Paul's Major Seminary Regent Freetown, 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Colors of the day, white with gold accents. Friday, 15th July 2022, meet at KKY's home for convoy departure to Bo, 12 Higgins, Dr. Imas at 1 p.m. Reception for convoy at St. Pius Bo, 5:30 p.m. Vigil, St. Francis, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Saturday, 16 July 2022, Bo, Clock Tower Lane Out, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. QRS Lane Out, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Mass at St. Francis Church, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. March to TKC Graveside, 12 p.m. 12:45 noon. Burial TKC Graveside, 1 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. Reception at Galines Complex, 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Colors of the day, white with gold accents. Accommodation, Bo Hotel, Galines Hotel, 1 Paradise Avenue, 150,000 loans per day for 2 people. Telephone 076-550-383 or 030-120-823. Here ends the announcement. Thank you for listening.
Mr. Speaker, since this borders on our colleague and very important, but the notice is long, I'm suggesting that the notice be given to the PR department, so it will be sent to our parliamentary forum for better understanding, because it borders on our colleague and it's very important. And it has a lot of activities.
Very well. On that note, the House stands adjourned to Tuesday, the 12th of July at 10 a.m.
Well, the House has been adjourned to the 12th of July, giving more time for the said instrument to be properly gazetted and published. And from there, they will now do the necessary. But what we've seen so far here is that opposing and the government bench MPs have done all they could to get what they want. But at the end, the Speaker's ruling has clearly stated that the right procedure should be done, not only to save his own legacy, but to save the country's constitution. And this might be a living memory for the House of Parliament as we await that particular moment. Stay with us as we bring down the curtain for today's live broadcast in Parliament. However, we'll be trying to get MP's opinion, if possible, as things are ending here. I've been Joseph Johnson and continue to watch AYV always.
Any?